So, the Carson Wentz trade. First off, I don't know. I had the Colts ranked 5th in our prediction of the power rankings.
Way lower now.
I'm not gonna say
lower.
I'm not gonna say way lower. I'm definitely gonna drop him down 1 or 2.
Drop him down.
You're gonna say Wentz is gonna make him better?
Dude, I hope they're
Do
not.
you think
I hope they're not banking on. Wait, I hope they're not banking on Wentz being their starter.
No, he's gonna be their starter.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
There's
so
no
you
way.
and I are on the same page.
There's
with
no
this.
way he's gonna.
You and I are on the same page that they're not gonna be as good because they got Wentz, right?
I think they're gonna be better.
What?
No.
I thought we were all on the same page about this.
No, so did I. But clearly we're not.
No.
Dude, Carson Wentz is a walking question mark. You
Yes.
do not know what he is.
Dude, he would have been the league leader in quarterbacks getting sacked if it wasn't for Russell Wilson's line. Let's be real.
Dude, I can't.
They benched him for a rookie, dude.
Dude, okay.
Here come the stats.
Yeah,
Here come the
all right.
stats.
It's a thing. I defended Matt Stafford.
Frank Reich.
You're defending Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz was an MVP candidate when the Eagles had Frank Reich as their offensive coordinator. He is the head coach of the Colts.
Correct.
They lost Frank Reich. Carson Wentz regressed. Now he's being reunited with Frank Reich, which is the reason why the Colts went for Wentz, because Frank Reich has a good history with Carson Wentz.
I'm not disagreeing with Frank Reich.
And Carson Wentz, under Frank Reich, was not only an MVP candidate, the Colts won the Super Bowl. Yes, it was with Nick Foles, but the team looked better with Wentz as their starter.
And Wentz got injured, though. That is ever since that injury, I haven't seen the guy go out there and compete.
Because he hasn't had an offensive line since he got injured. Now he's playing behind the best offensive line with the offensive coordinator that made him an MVP candidate. I think that makes them a better team. I don't think it makes them better than 5 in the power rankings because I have the Bucks, Bills, Rams, and Chiefs above him, which I still think is right. But
give me your power rankings so I can shit all over it. Dude, so you think I'd put the Packers over the Colts right now.
Well, that's if they maintain Aaron Rodgers. I'm worried about that.
I think Aaron Rodgers is
so worried. He'll stay, but I'm worried, man. That team.
Maybe not after this year, but I don't see how he leaves after that. I don't know.
If they don't.
Dude,
the NFC Championship is his biggest nightmare or something.
It's crazy for me to.
I mean, he lost to Russell Wilson and Tom Brady. I mean, you can't really fault the guy for losing to 2 of the best quarterbacks in the best.
Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions. Don't give me. Okay. You know I'm a Tom Brady guy. You know this stuff, dude. But Tom Brady turns over the ball 3 times, and you can't get in the end zone.
Oh no! I definitely think that this past game was Aaron Rodgers' fault. It was his game to lose. He lost them that game. Right. He had 3 possessions in a row where he could have went down and scored, and they went 3 and out, or 2 possessions, whatever it was.
If the Packers had Carson Wentz, then
ease up.
Well, the Packers have an offensive line. No, okay. I'm not disagreeing that I'm still going to keep the Colts within my top 10. I think they're a sleeper team, obviously.
They're definitely top 10.
They have a great defense. None
of us disagree with that, right? They're top 10 power ranking for next year.
Yeah.
Okay. But you think they're going to be better than 5 because they added Carson
I think they
Wentz.
will be 5.
Okay.
I have them in the same spot as I had them before. I think they're a higher potential team, but I don't think they necessarily move up above the teams above them. I think that they're a little bit better of a number 5 than what they previously were, but I don't think they're any better than any of the teams I had ranked above them.
I need to hear Justin's thought on this.
I kind of thought them 5 because in my head, that was where Stafford was going to go. You know what I mean? Because I view Stafford as
the benchmark.
Definitely above Wentz, no doubt.
Okay. Well, I got the Rams at number 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I agree with that. Yeah. I think the Rams should be number 2.
Okay, name. Okay,
who do you have
besides for the Packers, right? Who I have at number 6. Who below the Colts should be above the Colts? Because I don't think any of these teams are better. No, the Seahawks don't have an offensive line. Russell Wilson came out and was complaining about their offensive line.
I don't know. We'll see what
They'll make some moves.
They also might be losing offensive weapons. Tyler Lockett, I think, is an unrestricted free agent or a free agent this year. He needs to be paid. Right?
They'll pay him.
But they also need to bring in offensive linemen. They have struggles with their running backs.
Injuries.
Yeah.
Injury struggles, yeah.
And then their defense needs a pass rush still. I mean, they got Jamal Adams, which helped. They got...
Dude, you watch those plays with Jamal Adams, though, the guy takes plays off. It's kind of hard to watch. Dude. And I'm not saying off the field. I'm saying, when he's on the field, he's not the first guy, that he was in New York flying up making plays.
I don't know.
It's hard for me to say, oh, you know what? once Jimmy G comes back, the Niners are just going to go back to right where they were
the thing
and
is,
how it's going to go.
I have the Niners at 8 because I think they're going to make a move for someone else. I don't think Jimmy G is going to be their quarterback next year.
I didn't even have the Niners in my top 10.
Dude.
With that young defensive talent that they have too, with Bosa coming back, I don't know. We don't know about Sherman,
dude.
But
They're a big question mark of a team that you don't know what you have there.
That's why this is too early power rankings. I'm not saying that
it's way too early. We still have guys. We still have big names, but we still have big names in free agency. We don't even know where Watson's going to land. If he's going to land somewhere, they could keep him. They could sit him. Yeah. It doesn't matter. But I think that is what's going to determine whether or not where the league goes from there in your power rankings. Because say he goes to a team with a decent offensive line. Look at Tyler's list right here. Numbers 1 through 5. What do they all have in common?
A good offensive line.
Bingo.
Also quarterback.
And a decent defense. A serviceable defense. You got.
I don't know. You can argue that about the Chiefs.
Bucks have a great defense.
Yeah,
Colts have one of the best secondaries in the league.
Yeah, no.
Rams have the best defense in the league.
Exactly. You can't be like, it's just they have a serviceable defense. All those teams have great defenses,
except for maybe the Chiefs. The Chiefs are high cold on defense.
Dude,
they're secondary.
I think they'll get better.
The Browns had one of those defenses, those top
4
4
we would have
teams.
went to the Super Bowl this year. Easily.
Exactly. You would have beat those. You would have.
How about the Packers? If the Packers had one of those defenses,
the Packers have a great defense.
Nah, dude, they've always been an A offense with a C- or C+ defense.
Dude, they were better than a C defense this year. They had a very high ranked defense. This year.
The best year they had a best defense was 2011, 2012.
Dude, they did pick the Bucks off or pick Tom Brady off 3 times.
I know, and that hurts me.
And they were getting to them.
Yes,
they were getting to him, and it was. I mean, you can't. And look what that same offense did to the Chiefs. You know, like 2 weeks later. I mean, come on, you can't say they don't have a good defense.
No, they do have a good defense. It's just
they're weak on D line, but their secondary is good. I think.
I agree with that. It's
do you think if the Packers got someone
like Jair Alexander and Desmond King?
Watt goes,
Desmond King got toasted.
Yeah, I know, but he's a good second corner.
No, he's talented. He's by far talented.
If Watt goes to the Packers and the Browns, they're automatically going to be up there in the top 5 defenses.
Okay.
Just because of how, he draws a double team on every play.
It's like Myles Garrett.
Exactly.
But Myles Garrett's obviously younger and better at this point in his
You need
career.
an opposite. So they got, what's his name? Zadarius Smith? Is that his name?
Yeah. He's a linebacker, though. But
they have him rush off the outside all the time. They've always had that outside blitzer from a linebacker position. You go back to Clay Matthews' days.
They also do the same thing with Kirksey now, too, I think.
Yeah, which is kind of odd because the Browns never even ran him really at that.
Well, we tried to use him as a coverage
backer, and that's why it just didn't work out.
You don't know who they're drafting either. I mean, okay. And
they're going to probably draft defense because they don't need much on offense.
Right.
If the Packers?
Yeah, actually, they might draft a running back.
I don't know if they're
going to re-sign Aaron Jones.
There are, like we're going to say, there are
Aaron Jones
huge guys.
No, he's not up, but I think he's going to be next year. But I don't know if they'll re-sign him.
He's up.
He's up this year?
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
I thought
they were talking about him maybe going to the Lions or something.
I heard something about that, but I thought that was in a trade. I thought his contract wasn't up until the end of this year.
Well, him and Tanyan, right? Tanyan's up too.
Maybe.
Bobby Tanyan. I have a quick question for you guys because we brought up the draft. And just real quick, but what do you think the Jags do after they get Trevor Lawrence? Do you think that they are a wild card team, or do you think that they're going to suck?
I think they're going to be 5-11. 5-11.
I don't think they're going to.
They won't go positive, but they will. This is something they will do. I think they'll finish second in the division. Now I know that's not huge for them because the division's going to blow pretty much. I mean, so we can all agree that either the Titans or the Colts are going to take that division. For the seed spot,
the Colts are going to take that.
So you got Colts taking it over the Titans.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to win the division, and then they're going to be third.
Yeah. The Titans will be a wild card team, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Respectable. But those other 2 teams, you got Houston and Jacksonville. They're going to
be Houston's a
garbage.
Bigger
Houston is going to be the worst team in the league next year.
Houston's a bigger
that's hard to say. You guys really think the Jets are going to turn it around that much?
I don't. Yeah.
I see what
they don't have to turn it around that much to be better than the Texans right now. All they have to do is get the quarterback figured out.
Okay. You had a player who was there for over a decade who was the lifeblood of the team. Call out the team
on multiple occasions.
Yeah, multiple occasions, a couple weeks before the end of the season, and then demand to be
He also called him out mid-season.
This goes further back, though, than people realize. People want to say, oh, this starts at DeAndre Hopkins. In all honesty, this started at Clowney. Clowney was like, hey, I want to be on a team. Yeah, he was always hurt, but he wanted to be on a team that had potential to win.
And he felt like he felt like they were going in the wrong direction. He felt like that locker room was literally falling apart.
The dude saw it before anyone.
Yeah.
Well,
J.J. Watt called him out for it.
Was,
the biggest mistake I think anyone could ever make, and that just, Bill O'Brien's career. At that point, people were like, hey, I'm going to question this guy.
Dude,
I think Freddie Kitchens has a better opportunity at being a coach and a GM.
I mean, dude, Bill O'Brien, though, like, dude, I don't know. His butt chin is so nice.
Oh,
like,
gosh.
Dude, you could, like, if you're thirsty and he's laying on his back, you could just put some water in there and just a little straw. You know what I mean? How much would someone have to pay you to drink out of Bill O'Brien's butt chin?
You're sick.
A lot.
You are so sick.
Come on, dude. He shaves, though, I think. So there's no, like, beard crust you gotta deal with.
That's gross.
Dude, come on. There's a number out there, and you just
Do you
you're
have
just too
beard
ashamed.
crust?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
No.
well,
Do
how
you
much
just
does
wake
someone have
up
to pay
with that?
you?
Is that
No,
like a
there's-
chronic illness?
Yeah, I got beard crustosis. No,
Crustosis.
the only thing that ever happens with a beard is if you eat like dippy eggs. Sometimes you don't notice you get yolk on your beard.
You're talking about like a over medium or over easy?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I see it.
And then like I always dip toast in it and eat it. Well,
that's the only way to do it.
Oh,
that or
for
put it
sure.
on your toast. And then,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Salt,
my
pepper it
go-to
up.
move.
Right? Yeah.
A little bit of Frank's.
Oh yeah.
But dude,
yeah.
you get some yolk in your beard, it gets hard, and it's just like solid yolk in your beard. It's the worst. Don't do it.
We should do a segment where we judge like some of the best athlete professional beards. I don't even think I put James Harden up there.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's a nice beard, but
dude,
like
Kiesel
No.
had the beard.
No. Fitzmagic.
yeah,
Top- number
hands
one.
down,
Hands
dude.
down.
That
Yeah.
Dude,
that dude puts a
he
chin
went
strap
too
on and
far.
balls.
He went too far though. You have to look like you're not in the Civil War.
Okay, so we all know that Fitzpatrick played for the Buccaneers. Could you just imagine if he was like backup on the Buccaneers, Tom Brady, which I don't think would ever happen because he's always played against Tom Brady in his career.
Yeah.
But what if he like double knotted his beard like a pirate?
Like
Wouldn't
a
that-
Viking, you mean?
I mean, yeah.
I think like he'd look more like a Viking than
Dude,
a pirate.
if you
no,
went to the
don't
Vikings,
double
he would
braid,
have
not
to do.
one braid.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the double braid's more of like a.
That's
Yeah,
more
I
of a
guess it goes
biker
either way.
thing. The double braid's a biker thing.
No, I feel like that's more of a
no,
single
dude,
braid.
the dude from that would remember they make those stupid dirt or motorcycles on that show. Remember that terrible show and he like throw things at his kid. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Dude, this is like early 2000s. They would like make West Coast Customs,
Oh.
West Coast Choppers or whatever it
It's
was.
probably West Coast.
Yeah,
Choppers.
I have no recollection of
It
what
was
you guys
like,
are talking
dude,
about.
like they'd always have like all black shirts, backwards hat, those ugly early 2000s sunglasses that were
You're
like
kind
right
of
on
just
your head.
describing the movie Wild Hog. And how
Exactly.
part of it.
Yes, exactly. You're kind of like that cop from Wild Hogs.
Dude, I swear I'm gonna hurt you.